Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing an empties video. I don't think I've done one in 2 or 3 months, so there are some duplicates here and I'm going to try and run through these pretty quickly. So the first up is the L'Oreal L-Net. I used up 2 of these. This is hands down my favorite hairspray. I am trying something else out right now, but I can tell you right now, I'm not that wild about it. It's the big sexy hair, and I just feel like it's very heavy on my hair. I feel like I'm done spraying and it's like, I can feel it. So this is my holy grail. Love this. Next up, I have a whole bunch of Paula's Choice skincare. And I do have a lot of little bits and pieces of Paula's Choice skincare open, so I am trying to kind of work through some of those. Some of them I like, some of them are but in general, as you know, this is my favorite skincare line. So I am trying to kind of get through a few products before I purchase more, because I really had quite an inventory. So I'm just going to quickly run through some of these that I'm sure you've seen some of these before. The first is the Resist Optimal Results Cleanser. It's like a creamy cleanser. I really like it. It's similar to like Cetaphil, but it is kind of creamier, but it doesn't leave you feeling greasy. So this is like my go-to at night, because I don't like a lot of foaminess at night. I like it drips down, and I just don't like that. So I prefer foamy, creamy cleanser at night. Next up is the Clinical 1% Retinol Treatment. This is awesome. I use this in the evening as my moisturizer at night. My skin's pretty oily, so this is moisturizing enough for me to use alone as my nighttime moisturizer, and I'm getting the benefits of the retinol treatment. Next up is the Resist Daily Smoothing 5% AHA lotion. It has glycolic acid in it, and again, this is something I used at night. I wouldn't use these two together, but I was trying to use this up. I really like this. Something a little bit different. This is really more for normal to dry skin, so during the winter I am a little bit drier, so this is a great exfoliant to use during the winter time. Next up is the Resist a Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Broad Spectrum SPF Cream. This is a holy grail product for me, and I am totally out at the moment and kind of floundering, so I might have to break down and make that order. This is great. I use it under my foundation. It's lightweight. It doesn't make me oily or greasy. It has a great SPF of 30. It's fantastic. Next up is the Moisture Boost Hydrating Treatment Cream for normal to dry skin. I actually used this as my under eye cream. It's super hydrating. It really absorbs beautifully into the skin. I really love this. And if you have really dry skin, this would be great. Great as just a general moisturizer. I used up the Resist C10 Super Booster, Vitamin C Booster. This is something that you can add to your moisturizer and get the benefits of the vitamin C for skin brightening and treating age spots, that kind of thing. It's great. And you can see the very little bit I have left. I don't know if you can see that. It's gotten pretty dark, which is a good indicator that it's too old to use. So I stopped using that little tiny bit at the end. And the last Paula's Choice product I have is the Resist Retinol Skin Smoothing Body Treatment. I use this on my hands every night. It has a nice airless pump. It's great. I love it. It helps keep your hands moisturized and kind of keeps those brown spots in check just a little bit. Okay, moving on. I also used up another moisture lotion from Aveeno. It's their daily moisturizing lotion. I had to take the cap off to get the bottom part of it out, and I threw the cap away, but you know what this is. This is one of my favorite body lotions. It really absorbs into the skin so beautifully. It doesn't leave that kind of tacky feel. And during the summertime, I usually try and pick up the one that has an SPF 15 in it. And you're kind of doing it all at once. A little sunscreen, a little moisture lotion, all together now. I used up an EOS lip balm. Everybody loves these. I love them. I have like 3 or 4 left. I bought a whole big pack at Costco. sometimes major quantity is not always a good benefit. Okay, 2 of the waterproof butterfly mascaras. This is my holy grail mascara. I love this. I'm so afraid they're going to discontinue it, so every time I get a coupon at CVS, I pick up like 2, and I have quite a little stash. These are great. Holy grail. I also used up the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation. This is in light neutral. It's totally gone. This is really what I use the most during the summertime. I pair it with this Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. Let's go to the front of the tube. I wear these 2 together. They are awesome together. But I like to go back to a powder foundation during the summer because I tend to be a little on the oily side. Alright, I also used up this Glam Glow mask, the Thirsty Mud. This is just a little sample size. I really liked this. I'm a big fan of the Glam Glow masks. I think they are totally worth the money. And if you don't want to shell out the big bucks for a big jar, these little jars last a really long time. Well worth it. I used up the Makeup Forever HD powder. I had a deluxe sample of this, and I quite liked it. I would seriously consider repurchasing that. Although I have a couple other powders that I'm working on, and something else on my list that I want to try out, so who knows if I'll circle back to that or not. I have 3 different black eyeliners that I have used up. The first is the NARS Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner in Via Veneto. This was part of the Sephora birthday gift last year, maybe? I was surprised how much I liked this. Really surprised at how much I liked it. I would repurchase that in the full size. I am getting rid of my Marc Jacobs black eyeliner because it is just like way too dry. It really dried out on me, and I can't really use it. It's terrible. So this is a cautionary tale. If you have one of these eyeliners, work it, use it, because they do dry up. I think the ones that are not in a wooden pencil probably dry up faster than the ones that are the sharpened kind. So just keep that in mind. And also used up a Stila Stay All Day waterproof eyeliner with the little pen. Yeah, there's nothing in there. This is phenomenal. But this one really dried up fast, so just all things to think about. And then the last thing I used up was this little Lorac eye primer that came with one of the Lorac Pro palettes. I can't even tell you what the real name of this is because it's all worn off. Done. Okay, so that wraps up my empties. I have a question for you. So, on occasion, I get emails from companies that are like, hey, would you like to try this product? I would like to sponsor you. Some of them are pretty random brands, and I want to know what your feeling is about that kind of situation. I'm kind of indifferent to it, because you know what they're willing to give me to sponsor a video, do like a sponsor video, is not that much money, but they would provide like a discount code for you all. So I'm just curious how you all feel about that. Like I said, I'm kind of indifferent to it, but I think there's a lot of that going on in the YouTube community, and how do you feel? Let me know. I'm really curious. So that wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the very end. And if you are new to my channel, I hope you'll hit the subscribe button and join me for future videos. And my long-term subscribers, you are the best. Thank you so much, and I'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye.